now start with Sanskritization. Okay, what it is, what is the meaning, its definition, different aspects, its process, okay, and its limitations. Okay, so in standard 11th we learnt about caste as a closed group of stratification. Stratification means division. Okay, we all know that in Hindus we have division of caste into Brahmin, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, and this caste is a closed group. A Kshatriya cannot enter into a Brahmin caste, a Brahmin cannot enter into Kshatriya caste. Okay, the caste-based social status of an individual remained unchanged for the whole life. The fact that you are born into particular caste, okay, what your status is, what your position in society is, was entirely based on the caste you belong to, and this was something you could not change for your whole life. In class system, however, an individual can change his or her status by obtaining education, training, or by other means in her lifetime. So what are they saying is that in class એટલે higher class, middle class, lower class. So in class you could change your position by getting education, training, okay, by getting good jobs, and by doing that over your lifetime you could shift from middle class to higher class, from lower to middle, and then from middle to higher again. Okay, so you could shift. In short, sociologists believed that status related change was not possible in caste system. Okay, what your status is, what your caste is something that you cannot change. However, Professor M.N. Srinivas, based on research, argued that change is possible in closed type of stratification system such as caste. In the context, he introduced the concept of Sanskritization as a cultural process. Okay, so we had M.N. Srinivas who gave the concept of Sanskritization, and he said that through the process of Sanskritization you could change your caste, you could change your position in the society which you have due to your caste, and that is why Sanskritization was a cultural process. Sanskritization is an internal source of change. Internal એટલે it's a change within the caste. Okay, it has played an important role in bringing about social change in society. Sanskritization has brought about big social change in Indian society. This process is commonly found among Hindus residing in different parts of India. So you will find the process of Sanskritization mainly among Hindus who live in different parts of India. It prevails among the tribal groups too. Okay. So this is what Sanskritization ka introduction is, what is the meaning, etc. we will do now. Meaning of Sanskritization. Through the process of though the process of Sanskritization is old, the word Sanskritization was first introduced by Professor M.N. Srinivas. Okay, so Sanskritization was a term, was a word which was introduced very old. Okay, but Professor Srinivas was the one who started using the term correctly, and he was the first one to introduce the concept of Sanskritization. First, he used the word Brahmanikaran, okay, to explain the changes occurring in the caste system in his book Religion and Society Among the Kurg. However, after David Peacock and other anthropologists commented, then the other Brahmin caste could also become model caste for lower caste to imitate. He used the word Sanskritization in place of Brahmanikaran. So what did he do is, first he used the word Brahmanikaran instead of Sanskritization. And where did he use this word? In his book Religion and Society Among the Kurg. Kurg is a place in India, okay. So he studied religion and society in Kurg, and in this book he had written the term Brahmanikaran. Okay. But there were many people, okay, that is one of the sociologists, that is David Peacock, and other anthropologists. Anthropologists are people who study various tribes. He commented कि खाली ब्राह्मण कास्ट જ એવી કાસ્ટ નથી જે બીજા લોકોને ઇન્ફ્લુઅન્સ કરે છે, but there are also other caste that influences lower caste people. Okay, so basically I'll just give you an idea about what Sanskritization is. Sanskritization is a process wherein a person from lower caste rises to the level of higher caste by imitating એટલે see, imitate, okay, imitate meaning copy karu, okay. The person from lower caste will start copying things of the higher caste people, that is the kind of clothes they wear, kind of language they speak, kind of customs and traditions they have, okay, kind of pagdi they wear, kind of safa they wear. And why would they copy them? So that people would not know that they are lower caste people, and they will soon start getting respect from people, okay. So this is what happened. So what did this anthropologist and other sociologists said कि लोअर कास्ट લોકો ખાલી બ્રાહ્મણ કાસ્ટવાળાને કોપી નથી કરતા, પણ બીજા હાયર કાસ્ટ લોકોને બી કોપી કરે છે. લાઈક રિસન્ટલી યુ વુડ હેવ સીન કે ઘણા લોકોને હોય, there are some people who belong to lower caste but they will keep mooch and dadi like a Rajput. So sometimes you will feel, oh, આ કદાચ દરબાર છે, પણ રિયાલિટીમાં they are not darbar but they are lower caste people, but they just copy them so that people would think that they are darbar, okay. So again I'm saying, okay, why David Peacock and other anthropologists said કે જે લોઅર કાસ્ટ લોકો છે એ ખાલી બ્રાહ્મણ કાસ્ટને કોપી નથી કરતા, પણ બીજા હાયર કાસ્ટવાળાને બી કોપી કરે છે. દેટ ઇઝ દે માઇટ બી કોપિંગ ક્ષત્રિયસ, they might be copying Vaishyas, etc. So that is why M.N. Srinivas changed the term from Brahmanikaran to Sanskritization, okay. In Sanskritization, it's not only culture that is imitated. You just don't imitate culture, but you also imitate or you copy their thoughts, their belief, okay. They also start reading Sanskrit scriptures, and they started imitating the lifestyle, or they start copying everything which the higher caste person is doing, okay. And this is done by the lower caste people. So this is basic general introduction of Sanskritization, okay. I will re-explain this right now, this much part, okay. See, remember that in class 11th we did that caste is a closed group. You cannot change your caste from one caste to another class because it's a closed group, okay. However, class, that is higher class, middle class, lower class, you can change yourself by obtaining education and training, okay. But caste is a closed group which you cannot change. You cannot change your caste in which you are born. But M.N. Srinivas said that that is not true. He came up with the concept of Sanskritization, and he said that through the process of Sanskritization you could change your caste, okay. And he said Sanskritization is a cultural process. Now what happened was that this process of Sanskritization is mainly found among whom? It's mainly found among Hindus who are there in many parts of India. Now, meaning of Sanskritization. So first, M.N. Srinivas, he wrote a book, Religion and Society Among Kurg. In this book, he mentioned the term Brahmanikaran, okay. But there were many sociologists like David Peacock and many other anthropologists. Anthropologists are people who study tribes. They said that lower caste people do not copy just Brahmins, but they also copy people who are from other caste, okay. So when M.N. Srinivas realized that it is true that people of lower caste just don't imitate Brahmins, but they also imitate Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, etc. So that is why he changed the term Brahmanikaran to Sanskritization, okay. And they just don't copy their culture, but they also copy their thoughts, language. They also start reading Sanskrit scriptures, and this is how the lower caste people copy people from higher caste, okay. એ લોકો જેવી મૂછું રાખે, લગન હોય એ બી એના ટાઈપના લગન કરે, ક્લોથ્સ બી એવા પહેરે, કપડાં બી એવી સ્ટાઇલના પહેરે. એ લોકો જે ફેસ્ટિવલ્સ સેલિબ્રેટ કરતા હોય એ ફેસ્ટિવલ્સ એ લોકો સેલિબ્રેટ કરે. વાય? So that people would not know that they are belonging to lower caste, okay, and they will think that they are people from higher caste.